Why has the Water and Power Authority hired a director of safety from outside the territory instead of promoting from within? That's what senators on the Committee on Government Operations and Consumer Protection wanted to know as they blasted the agency on Wednesday for this decision.
The employees are tired of folks just coming in and going ahead of them. And they have the experience. And they have been doing that good job. This got to stop. This have to stop. We cannot continue operating like this and expect the men and women who are here busting their grind, doing a real good job, to be bypassed. This cannot continue. I will not accept it as something that we're going to continue sitting here and listen to WAPA come in here, tell us the story. Was there people here on this island that can do the job? It's unfair. It is wrong.
I really have to echo Senator Johnson's sentiments, and I'll be a bit calmer than he is. It is an injustice to have people who work in day in and day out, and you and your team don't see that they are committed, and if they are producing and the levels are there, why not internally promote them?
Our local people are good for spending money too. And whatever we do, we want to make sure that we're not bypassing them and paying outsiders and not taking care of our local people. And I caution all of those that continue to sit on the review teams that one day your job gonna be on the line as well if we continue the culture of importation and not inside-out cultivation.
Josh Jones's predecessor resigned earlier this year after almost a decade on the job. Jones is being paid about $30,000 more to serve in the same position and is also being provided with relocation expenses for his family and a 12-month housing allowance of $1,000 a month. According to WAPA CEO Andrew Smith, the new hire's primary experience is in the field of transmission and distribution, and Jones has also accumulated 12 years of experience in the field of safety. Despite this pedigree, Smith says Jones will be expected to rely on others with subject matter expertise in areas such as water operation and storage distribution. Smith says he is hopeful that Jones will help to change the safety culture at WAPA, which he says is currently poor.
Our safety culture is poor in our company, right? Our operating folk in the field, the people in the field, do not trust safety, and there's a very poor relationship within the company around that, right? And I think our safety team has best intentions. I think they try their hardest, but that's a relationship that I feel like we need to rebase, right? And that's what we're attempting to do.
Senator Franklin Johnson, however, took issue with that characterization, noting that the injury rate at WAPA has decreased by over 50% under the leadership of the former safety director, all utilizing the same staffers who were passed over for the job.
Since you got here, from 2013 to 2021, have you checked the recordables for the safety department?
I'm aware of our recordable injury rate. It is relatively high, right? Quite frankly.
Did you say high?
Yes, sir.
What would you consider high?
I actually don't have this. That's one of the statistics I don't have today.
Well,
quite frankly,
some of the information I received from 2013 to 2021, they went from 29 recordables to 5. So you consider 5 to be high?
So we're actually, I believe, at 11 this year, sir.
But from 29 to 11, with the same local people that are there now.
Additionally, senators learned that 2 district managers had acted as safety director while WAPA looked to fill the vacancy. But the WAPA CEO defended the agency's hiring process, saying that the selection committee, which included a number of staffers from the safety department, was thorough in conducting their interviews. The recruiting process, Smith said, spanned at least 3 months and involved 4 interview sessions before a final decision was reached. 3 internal candidates, all members of the safety department, made it to the final round of interviews, but ultimately Jones prevailed. Smith said while they did not give the job of director to a current staffer, they have promoted 20 other employees for the year. Although several other senators also frowned upon the decision, they chose not to belabor the point, instead grilling WAPA about its business operations and future plans for almost 9 hours on Wednesday.